If we get 4,090 likes on this video, I will transcribe this entire solo and play it and post free sheet music. So make sure you click that like button. Good morning! As promised, I have written out and transcribed the sheet music and will once again be performing one of the most difficult things I've ever written. The Tenor I&E solo, 90 Seconds in Hell. So first of all, happy 69 days since the year 2000. Shout out to Mr. GK for figuring that out. Speaking of 69, we are getting very close to our goal subscriber count here. Make sure that you click that subscribe button. And also, if you noticed over here, the goal of this video is to get 5,000 likes. And if we hit that, then I will transcribe and play
Stroking the Head.
This solo with a very inappropriate title, but I did get second place in DCI I&E with it in 2009, and this solo is super cool also. So make sure that you click that like button. Okay, so first I'm gonna play through this solo in its entirety, and then I'm gonna break down the 3 hardest parts. There's a lot of hard parts, but there's a few that are just really hard. In the description, there is free sheet music. Please feel free to go ahead and download it and practice it, or even do it in a solo contest yourself. Then we're gonna watch and react to some user-submitted videos, and I'm gonna share how you can submit your work to me and potentially get like a free drum lesson, because I am looking to watch and critique your work, and maybe even play through it. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Oh my goodness, wasn't that great? Compose a comment below right now letting me know how great it was. Okay, let's talk about a few specific sections that are insanely difficult. The most insanely difficult section, I would say, is measure 43, this flam sweep madness. So okay, first thing you gotta learn in order to play this bar is how to play flams this fast on just one drum. So, flams slowly on one drum will look like this. Right, I got nice individual wrist turn for each accent. Faster, it'll look like this. So I'm doing a completely different technique. This is called a molar stroke, also known as like a whipping stroke. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of whipping the stick up like that, and then using my finger to let the stick hit on the bottom end. So both hands do that, just offset to make floppy flams. And this took me like a year to figure out how to get it this fast, and you're gonna need to practice this a lot. So after 1 year of practicing that, you're gonna come back and we're gonna learn how to do the around. A good way to learn this is not to do it with flams at first, but to do it with just sweeps, like 30-second notes. So you're gonna do a pickup note and then play this pattern. Then the next step, instead of trying to get really even sounding good quality doubles, you're gonna play like kind of like a crappy, poor sounding second note on your double, like this. Then you're gonna open up the space to make it sound kind of swung, like this. Then open it up just a little bit more and it should sound flammy, like this. And then, over the course of like 4 months, gradually increase the tempo, and you'll be able to get there, like this. Okay, the second most challenging lick is probably going to be measure 6 and 7. Once again, it's because of the ridiculous amount of flams and weird crossovers that are going on. So if you noticed in the 17-16 measure, yes, there are some ridiculous time signatures, and that's because when I wrote this, I didn't write it with the metronome. I just pretty much played the fastest and most ridiculous crap I could, and there's some weird time signatures because of that. So in that bar, starting on the end of beat 2, or the 7th 16th note of the 17 16th notes, we start here, crossed over with one drum in between the hands, and we move over to the right side, like that. And the right hand keeps moving. Then we switch here with this. Now the left hand's on top, and we have no drums in between us, and we just move over to the left side, like this. Then we have a pa-da-da, thusly completing all 17 beats of that measure. So something you're gonna have to get used to in order to play this is having your hands crossed, but like turned way in so that you get full maximum stick height. And that will give you a better quality of sound and also make it a little bit less awkward trying to get this round going. And I'm not really playing flams on these, I'm kind of doing like double stops, sort of. Like my grace notes are like obnoxiously high just to get around the drums. Dennis DeLucia would not approve. Okay, and then the third hardest part, in my opinion, is going to be these doubles to singles in measure 34. This is really, really hard at this tempo. Some good exercises to work on how to do this would be this one. Then do kind of the same thing, but just add the diddles in the roll. Then after that, add just the first beat of the singles, because that's like the hardest one to get. Like in the left hand, coming out of the roll into the first note, that's really hard to get that in time. This will be the exercise. Then you might be ready to play the part like this. Okay, now we're going to move on to the user-submitted videos. So I searched for hashtag EMCLearntheBeats, and if you learn any of my beats, or if you write some of your own beats and want to see me review them possibly, go ahead and use that hashtag in your video title, and I'll search for them, and maybe you'll get featured. Okay, so we got a couple of videos here. First up is Tyler Dunphy Music, and he is going to be playing the hardest closer of 2019. This is very hard indeed. Wait, did he solve that Rubik's Cube? Hold on. No, he didn't. It's okay, you'll get it one day. Alright, no, yeah, your technique looks really, really good. Like you're paying very good attention to the taps and accents and sticking. Alright, I don't even need to call you out on that because you called yourself out on that. It's okay, it was still really, really good. Like, you definitely have really good technique and obviously very good chops. Very nice job, Tyler. Good job. Okay, another one I found is somebody did their own version of a random snare lick. This is Cameron Ekdahl. So not only am I going to watch this, I'm going to try to sight read your random snare lick. Hopefully I do a good job. Page turn. Another page turn. Excellent. Okay, Cameron, some feedback for you. So, some of these parts were kind of impossible at this tempo. Like here you got the threes leading up to that flam. That's not gonna feel good at this tempo. Honestly, when I did my random licks, I had to take out some flams, like when transitions like that happened. I'm not sure if you actually drew 2-beat licks out of a cowbell like I usually do. If you did, then you might wanna, consider taking some of these flams out just to make the piece flow a little bit better. However, that was a very fun little lick to play. I enjoyed it. Got kind of chopped out in there. It was definitely really difficult. Okay, so like I said, if you want to potentially be featured on this channel, submit some of your music to #EMCLearntheBeats. Make sure you include like the actual sheet music. If it's just you playing it, like put it in the description so I can actually read through it and give you better feedback or play it myself. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Instagram. what we have going on over there. It's interesting. So if you wouldn't mind going over there and giving me the old follow on my main account, I'd appreciate that. But also we have like 50 of these Finsta, fake Insta accounts. So if you want to make a fake account and join the EMC army of accounts, I can't stop you. Like, go ahead. Maybe if you get enough followers, then I'll give you a shout out. However, if you want to run an officially recognized from the beginning account, then here's what you gotta do. Make a video showing me why you deserve to run one of these accounts, and then upload it to YouTube. Give it the #EMCFinsta. And whenever I create a new character, or need a new line, or I need something else, I will go watch these videos, and I will pick my favorite one at the time, and give the account to that person. So make sure you include in your video like the best way to contact you. Honestly, probably either Instagram or Twitter handles would be the best and safest thing to do. Now there's pretty much no criteria for what is gonna go into your video. Honestly, it'll probably be whoever puts the most effort into whatever they do. Like it could be a skit, you can play something, you can talk about it, you can write an essay, I don't know. Just be entertaining and have fun. Okay, so that's all I got for today. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and ring that Liberty Bell and click that like button. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt such as this one. I'll leave that link in the description. And have a good morning.